Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name's Michelle. I'm joined today with Jimmy, and we're doing the last feed of the day for the penguins. Skipper just got a capelin. Now, a popular question that's often asked is why do we do these distinct feedings? Why don't we just toss the food into the water? Well, it's really important for us to be able to know just exactly how much each penguin is getting, and we do that through keeping track. So what we'll do is every time a specific bird eats something, I let Jimmy know that this bird has gotten something, and we keep track, and we'll actually put it in their records. And that way we can tell if there's an animal that all of a sudden stops eating, or if we think that they're getting ready for molt, they'll start eating a whole bunch. It all just kind of depends on the personality of the animal. Shim just got a capelin. And so what I'm going to be doing is telling Jimmy to make a note of it. Now, I don't do this at the very beginning, talk on mic, because all you're going to be hearing me say is a lot of penguin names and eating a lot of fish. These guys get anywhere from, depending if they're a herring eater, which is the fish that I have in my hand, they'll eat anywhere from about 4 to 7 herring a day. And then we also have penguins that will eat capelin, which is a smaller fish. That's mostly whatever, which is our small female. We have some birds that will eat both, but for the most part, they either like one or the other. Now, some things that we do, you might notice that we don't have any snow around. Well, these are temperate penguins. They don't care for the snow. They like the coast of Chile, the South America, and that's where they normally live. Now, these animals here, we do have a nice warm exhibit, but you might notice that overall, if you came earlier, we have misters on because we do spoil our penguins quite readily. We have misters. Our water is chilled to about 55, 60 degrees, so it's just like where they would be in South America, because there is a cold water right off the tip of South America, and that's what these penguins are used to. Robbie, come on, you got to come out for me to feed you, buddy. Now, like I said, we do spoil our penguins, but we do require them to actually make a little bit of effort. This is Admiral Fancy Pants right here. He tends to like being with us more than being with the penguins. Now, if you have heard, we do have 3 baby penguins. They're not so much babies anymore. They're actually almost as large as Admiral here. But one of the things that we do is we actually shift them over to our nursery, because in this exhibit, when they're very, very young, they don't have the waterproofing on their feathers, and so if they were to fall in, that could be detrimental to their health. So what we do is we put them in the nursery. Gat's got a herring. Nope. We put them in the nursery where we can take better care of them. Now, we also do things like train them to eat from us. It's one of the things that we require. We don't want to, again, like I said, toss food in, because we would not know how much food each animal is getting. Paddle's got a herring. Whoops. Paddle's got another herring. Now, penguins are extremely picky. If you've ever had to work with a 3-year-old, it's much like that. And I have 23-year-olds right now. So you can just imagine. Good boy, Shim. Come on. Come on, Shim. Shim is one of our oldest penguins. Whatever in him are a pair, and they are our elder statesmen. Nope. Okay, that's 2 herring for Shim. Whatever is his mate. Admiral got another herring. Come on, Robbie, let's go. Now, we do keep our penguins quite well fed. Hi, Madsen. Now, I'm sitting in front of Madsen's condo, so sometimes he doesn't really care for the fish. He just wants to know that I'm in his area. Ready? She catches really well, but sometimes she's like, no, that's not the capelin that I wanted. What about this one? Whoops, overshot that one. You'll need to go in the water. Come on, Robbie. Now, like I was saying, we do have 3 penguin chicks that are in our nursery. They get very spoiled. Their water and their air temperature is much cooler than it is right now, because in the nests where they would be, it would be much cooler. Whoops. Oh, see, you didn't like that one? Shall I get you another one? Ooh. Penguins are extremely picky. Like I said, they're like 3-year-olds, so if you've ever had to feed a 3-year-old and they didn't like what you were feeding them, they tend to throw the fish back at us, or they will just refuse it and go into the water. We will always offer them food. Sometimes they will eat more than other days, but it's all on them. And like I said, we keep track of everything, so we know just exactly how much they get. Well, it looks like they are done, so I would like to say thank you all for coming to the aquarium, because your admission does help us take care of all of our animals. So for myself, Jimmy, and all the penguins here, we hope you enjoy your stay here at the Aquarium of the Pacific, and we hope to see you again real soon.